this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today we're going to be doing a lesson on equations, and we're going to be doing equations with grouping symbols. Hopefully you've seen my last few lessons. We've gone through one-step equations and two-step equations and equations with pronumerals on both sides, because today we're going to be using all of those skills to help us with these equations with grouping symbols. The only extra thing that you need to learn today is that you have to expand the brackets first, and then do all of the steps and things that we've learned in our previous lessons. So if we want to solve these equations, number one, 3 bracket a plus 5 close bracket equals 36. As it says here in the box, expand the brackets first. Sometimes you can get away with not doing the brackets first, but it's a good habit if you just want one rule to follow, to expand the brackets first. So to expand brackets, we times the 3 with the a, which makes 3a. Then we times the 3 with the 5. 3 times 5 makes 15, is equal to 36. Okay, so the brackets are gone, and now we have a two-step equation. It's two steps because we have a 3 here with the a and we have a 15 as well. So 3a plus 15, the 15 is the first number that I need to move. So let's do the opposite. So the opposite of plus 15 is to subtract 15. That will give me 3a, because these will cancel out. 3a is equal to 21. Now to get rid of this 3, that's 3 times by a, so I need to divide by 3 to cancel it off. So the a is now by itself, and 21 divided by 3 is 7. That's the solution to my first equation. Equation 2, 3 bracket b plus 4 close bracket equals 2b plus 15. So first thing to do is expand the brackets. 3 times b is 3b. 3 times 4 is 12. Equals, and we just write this stuff down. We're not doing anything with it just yet. We're just copying it down. Now, this is an equation with pronumerals on both sides. I have a 3b and a 2b. So from our previous lessons, we learnt we have to move the smaller one. So 2b and 3b, the 2b is smaller. To move it, I will need to subtract 2b from both sides to get rid of this one. 3b minus 2b makes 1b. We don't need to write the 1, I can just write b plus 12 equals, and on this side I still have a 15. That's now a one-step equation. I just have a 12 here to move, and to move it I will need to subtract 12, subtract 12. So b is equal to 15 minus 12, which is 3. Alright, equation 3. 7 bracket c plus 2 close bracket equals 4 bracket c plus 5 close bracket. So we just have two brackets. Just means I have to expand both of them. So 7 times by c is 7c. 7 times by 2 is a positive 14. And then we have the equal sign. Then we want to expand the second bracket. 4 times c is 4c. And 4 times 5 makes 20. Alright, then I have pronumerals on both sides. The smaller one is 4c, so I will subtract 4c to cancel these ones off. 7c minus 4c, 7 minus 4 is 3c, plus 14 equals 20, which is still here. Right, now I have a two-step equation. I have a 3 and a 14 here, two numbers to move away. The 14 is the one that needs to go first. So to move it, I need to subtract 14. Cancel those off. 3c equals 20 minus 14 is 6. Now to move the 3, that's 3 times with c, so I need to divide by 3. To cross those off, c is now by itself, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. Alright, question 4. The questions are just slowly getting a little bit more complicated as we go. So again, I have 2 sets of brackets here to expand out. 4 times d is 4d. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Then I have a 2 times d is 2d. And 2 times 6 is 12, equals 16. Now I have two pronumeral terms here, but they're on the same side, so I'm not actually having to move them, I just want to collect them up. So 4d plus 2d, you can put boxes around them if that helps to see what you're doing. 4 plus 2 makes 6d, and then the minus 4 plus 12. Minus 4 plus 12 makes a positive 8. You can always use your calculator if you need to. That is equal to the 16. Okay, now I have a two-step equation. 6 times d plus 8 equals 16. So the 8 goes first. I need to subtract the 8. So 6d equals 16 minus 8 is 8. Now to get rid of this 6 here, I will need to divide by 6, divide by 6, cancel those off, d is equal to. Now 8 is not going to divide by 6 very nicely, and this will happen quite a lot actually. So if it happens that it doesn't divide to get a nice whole number like all my other questions here have done, it is best to leave your answer as a simplified fraction, which in this case would be 4 over 3, just dividing the top and the bottom by 2. Or you could write it as a mixed numeral. So 3 goes into 4 once, and you would have a remainder of 1 out of 3. So 4 over 3 is the same as 1 and 1/3. This can all be done on your calculator. Let me just quickly show you how to do that. Let's go back to here. If you type in the fraction, just resetting my calculator for it. If you type in the fraction 8 over 6 equals, my calculator automatically simplifies that to the 4 over 3. Every calculator is a little bit different. Make sure you know how your calculator works. Some people's calculator might go automatically to the mixed numeral. On my calculator, to get the mixed numeral then, I press Shift and then this button here with the SD, and it's got some fractions behind it, and it changes it to the 1 and 1/3. So if you know how to use your calculator, it can be really, really helpful for things like this. All right. So now I have 4 questions for you, just like the ones we've just done, for you to have a practice and see if you can remember what we've just done, and you can do it for yourself. So if you can pause the video and have a try, and then restart the video, and we'll go through the answers to see if you got them right. So question 1, our easiest question. They get more difficult as we go. We want to expand the brackets. So 2 times e is 2e. 2 times minus 5 is minus 10, is equal to 10. Now I have 2 numbers here to move away from the e. First of all, we move the 10. So the opposite of minus 10, I want to add 10 to both sides. To cancel that one off, 2e is equal to 10 plus 10 is 20. Now to get rid of this 2, it's times with the e, so the opposite is to divide. So I divide by 2 to cancel this one. E is now by itself. 20 divided by 2 is 10. How did you go? Hopefully that one wasn't too bad. Let's try the second one. Expanding the brackets. 5 times f is 5f. 5 times 3 is 15. Equals, and this we don't need to do anything with the right hand side of the equal sign here. We just write it down. We have pronumerals on both sides. So I have a 5f and a 3f. The 3f is smaller, so I'm going to move it. I'm going to subtract 3f. Get rid of that. 5f minus 3f is 2f. Plus 15 is still sitting there. Equals, and on this side I still have 11. Okay, two-step equation now. First of all, moving the 15. So I subtract 15. So 2f is equal to 11 minus 15 is minus, going into negative numbers, minus 4. And the last thing to get rid of is this 2. It's times with the f, so I need to divide by 2. F is equal to minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2. There's the answer. Alright, question 3. 2 brackets here, so let's expand both of them. 2 times g is 2g. 2 times minus 9 is minus 18. Equals, expand the second bracket, 5 times g, 5g, and 5 times minus 3 is minus 15. Okay, then what's smaller? I have 2g and 5g. 2g is smaller, so it's the one that we want to move. Now it is actually positive because this minus belongs with the 18. The 2g itself is positive, so I need to subtract it to move it, which gets rid of that. I will have a minus 18 still here on the left. 5g minus 2g is 3g minus 15. Okay, now my pronumeral is on the right hand side of the equation, so I'm going to be moving things across to the left. I'm kind of working backwards to what we normally do. I have a 15 and a 3 here to move away. First of all, let's get rid of this 15. I need to add 15 to get rid of this. So minus 18 plus 15, minus numbers, that we are minus 3, is equal to 3g. Okay, and 3 times g here, so I need to divide by 3 to get rid of that. Cancel that off. Minus 3 divided by 3 makes a negative 1 is equal to g. Or if you like, you can swap sides. G is equal to negative 1. Alright, and lucky last question, number 4. Let's expand out all those brackets. 7 times h is 7h. 7 times by 1 is 7. Plus 2 times 4 is 8. And 2 times minus 3h, 2 times minus 3 is minus 6h equals 3. Okay, this is all, it's all on the same side over here, so we just want to be collecting terms. 7h and minus 6h are like terms. 7 minus 6 is 1h. We can just write h for that. And plus 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. Is equal to 3. So it's just a one-step equation from here because there's only one number that I need to move. So I need to subtract 15 to get rid of that 15. So 3 minus 15 makes minus 12. There's the answer. Alright, hopefully you're doing well with those questions. Try to find as many equations as you can and just keep practicing. The more you practice, the easier it will get and the better you'll get at it. Alright, until next time, see you later.